Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Prime time Danny Dimes. Let's get it, baby. A huge win last night for the New York Football Giants against the Washington Commanders. We're going to break it all down in today's show. But if you are enjoying Victory Monday, you like going into work or school today with a dub, I want you to go down right now and like this video. Welcome into New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. I'm not going to lie, I have been on cloud nine since the game ended. It was, first off, the stream we had yesterday on the channel. It was incredible. Shout out to you guys. My head is on fire. I've got a headache. I'm hungover. That's a credit to you guys. What a game, though, for the Giants. 20-12 over the Commanders. The biggest game since the 2016 wildcard game against the Green Bay Packers following the boat incident with Odell Beckham and the rest of the crew. That's how big this game was. Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley, they had a lot to prove going into this game, and a lot was going to be written about them and what's going to happen this offseason based on this game. And they showed up and they showed out. We're going to break everything down from the game. We'll also talk about a rumor that's heating up because it sounds like Sammy Watkins is going to be released by the Green Bay Packers. He's going to hit the waiver wire. And with the Giants being somewhat thin at the wide receiver spot, should they sign him? We'll break that down. Let's first start, though, with Kayvon Thibodeaux. In my opinion, the MVP of the game. He brought the energy from the start. The quote of the week, though, Kayvon Thibodeaux was asked, do you like playing on prime time? And he said, prime time likes me. And he played like it. 12 tackles, a sack, 3 tackles for loss, a forced fumble, and a touchdown. Those first couple of drives, he was causing havoc in the backfield, making multiple tackles. The dude was incredible. Kayvon Thibodeaux is him. He is that guy. Have you uttered the words that Kayvon Thibodeaux is a bust? Go find somewhere and just hide in that corner because that is one of the worst takes of all time. Are the sack numbers low? No doubt about it. But trust your eyes. Watch the game. The dude is a disruptor. He's great in the run game. He's great as a pass rusher. And now that the Giants have Azeez Ojulari on the other side, with Kayvon Thibodeaux on the other side, and Dexter Lawrence and Leonard Williams in the middle, you can't just slide your protection to Kayvon Thibodeaux every single game. The strip sack on Taylor Heineke, that set the tone for the rest of the game. The dude is incredible. I'm happy he's a Giant. He's got the swag to be a Giant. He loves prime time. He likes being under the lights. And he damn sure showed up big and played like a New York Football Giant. Hats off to Kayvon Thibodeaux. He's going to be the next pass rushing great that wears big blue. Let's show him some love. The rookie. Go ahead and type those 5s, his jersey number, down in the comments section. I want to see everybody that watched this video type number 5. Because if you're a Giants fan and you're not proud of the way Kayvon Thibodeaux played yesterday, you might want to go to a doctor and get yourself checked out because something's wrong with you. Drop number 5, Kayvon's jersey, down in the comments section. We got another big game this week, guys. If the Giants win, we'll break down the playoff picture here in a little bit. They're damn near in. And I don't only want to win on the football field, I want to win in the subscriber battle here at Chat Sports. I host our Giants channel, and our guy Patrick Seatman, you might know him, he's a producer on the channel as well. He runs our Vikings Today channel, and we're in a subscriber race. Whoever picks up the most subs this week will be the winner, and the loser has a punishment to be announced at a later date. And I want to embarrass Patrick Seatman. So if you love the Giants, you want to beat the Vikings, go down right now and hit that big red button. We couldn't go much further into today's show without talking about Daniel Jones. A lot of people say I'm too hard on Daniel Jones. A lot of people say I'm too easy, and I give him too many excuses. So I feel like I'm right in the middle on DJ, and he deserves credit for what he did last night. Are the stats sexy? No. Did he throw a touchdown? No. Did he run for a touchdown? No. But did he turn the ball over? No. Did he keep the Giants in a spot to win? Yes. Did he do enough to win? Yes, the 3rd and 8 completion in the second half to Richie James to extend the 98-yard touchdown drive was special. The 4th and 9 conversion was special. It seemed like every 3rd and long, every 4th down, Daniel Jones dropped back, sit in the pocket, hit that back foot, and delivered a strike. It was often Richie James and Isaiah Hodgins, Look, Daniel Jones earned some money with his first primetime win yesterday against the Washington Commanders. He owns FedEx Field, and now he owns Taylor Heineke. Heineke, go F yourself. Give those Jordans that you were going to order, give them to charity, and let's ride. Because Daniel Jones just came in your house and beat your ass. 21 completions, 32 attempts, 160 yards. Look, Daniel Jones, the numbers aren't going to blow you away. But if you didn't watch the game, you didn't know. If you did, you know. The dude played lights out. Another guy that had a hell of a game, Saquon Barkley. An amazing game for number 26. First half was a little bit slow, but when the going got tough, when the Giants had to put this game out of the reach, what did they do? Saquon, take the rock and go to work. He had 87 total yards, a rushing touchdown, also 33 more yards through the air. When it came to the fourth quarter, though, Saquon Barkley picked up 3 huge first downs to keep the drive going and to put the game on ice, where Graham Gold Toe Gano knocked in essentially the game-winning field goal. Look, the guys with the most to prove, Saquon Barkley and Daniel Jones, the guys that have contracts coming up, the guys that are going to have tough decisions made on them, showed up big time. A-plus game for Daniel Jones. He did what he had to do to win. An A game for Saquon Barkley. 70-plus yards in the second half for Saquon. That's called a workhorse. The dude played his ass off. And I want to give some more flowers to another guy that I've been somewhat hard on this season. And it's because of the 2 lost fumbles against the Seattle Seahawks. Richie James, you played like a frickin' baller yesterday. Sure, the stats aren't that great. 4 receptions for 42 yards, but it seemed like every third down that the Giants had to pick up, Jones would drop back and he said, "Where's Richie James?" And he fired, and James made contested catch after contested catch and a first down after a first down. Shout out to Richie James, a guy that was in the doghouse earlier this year. Now he's sitting in a nice pad. Shout out to him. He played really, really well. We're going to get to more news and rumors surrounding the Giants. We'll talk Sammy Watkins and the playoff picture and where the Giants sit with a win or a loss coming up against the Vikings. But first, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, Rocket Money. RocketMoney.com/Giants now. It is an awesome app, and it helps you manage your finances. It also helps you cancel subscriptions and unnecessary subscriptions that you may not even know that you have. The app shows all your subscriptions in one place and then cancels for you whatever you don't still want. Rocket Money can even find subscriptions you didn't know you were paying for. You may even find out you've been double charged for a subscription. To cancel a subscription, all you have to do is press cancel, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. Get rid of useless subscriptions with Rocket Money now. Go to rocketmoney.com/Giants now. Seriously, it could save you hundreds per year. Go to rocketmoney.com/Giants now. If you have a Netflix subscription you're not watching, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Prime, a gym membership, whatever it is, you can cancel it with one touch of a button. Shout out to Rocket Money, rocketmoney.com/Giants now. With a win, let's take a look. That just sounds so good. We haven't had a Victory Monday in quite some time on this channel. And with a win, the Giants are in the driver's seat to become the 6th seed in the NFC wild card picture. Look, they're a whole game up on the 7th seed. Seattle, they're almost 2 games up on them. And Detroit, also right there. That's the only team that I'm somewhat worried about. They've got one of the easiest schedules left in the NFL. But look, the Giants have a chance to clinch a playoff spot. Yes, the Giants, the New York Football Giants in 2022, in the first year under Brian Daboll and Joe Shane, have a chance to clinch a wild card spot. If they beat Minnesota and they have 2 of these 3 things happen, Washington loses to San Francisco, Detroit loses to Carolina, or Seattle loses to Kansas City. Washington will lose to San Francisco. Seattle will lose to Kansas City. So if you beat Minnesota this weekend, the Giants, they're going dancing. They're going to be a playoff team. That is going to be a lot of fun, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go over the playoff chances as we do have the info coming in. Right now, the Giants have an 88% chance to make the playoffs. They're sitting in a really good spot. Huge win last night against the Washington football team, or Commanders, whatever their name is. They change it every other year. If they beat the Minnesota Vikings, though, this Saturday, on Christmas Eve, the Giants have a 99% chance to make the playoffs. What did a wise man once say? If you win, you are in. I'm the wise man that once said that. A loss versus the Minnesota Vikings, you're not done. You're not cooked. You're still in a good spot. If you lose against the Vikings, your chances go from 88 to 82. But what about if you lose to Minnesota and then you win the next week against Indianapolis? A 98% chance to make the playoffs. So this is what it comes down to. Win one more game this season. You got the Vikings, you got the Colts, and you got the Eagles. You win one more game this season, and the Giants, they're going salsa dancing with our guy Victor Cruz. Let's get it going. Will the Giants make the playoffs? I better see 1,000 Ys in the comment section because the Giants are going to the playoffs. We're having a lot of fun on the show today because it's Victory Monday. It's been a while. And the Giants are going to the playoffs. What do you say? Y for yes or N for no? I'm a coward. Let's talk about a rumor that's somewhat out there. I wanted to talk about it. I didn't really want to. I kind of have to. A lot of people already hit me up on Twitter saying, Marsh, the Packers have released Sammy Watkins. Should they sign him? We'll talk about that. Tom Pelissero broke it down and said any team claiming Sammy Watkins would take the rest of his one-year contract, including just $186,000 in base salary, plus pretty much $19.4 per each game he's active. Look, the guy has played in just 9 games this season. He has 13 catches for 206 yards. He's just not the guy that he once was, and it's partially due to his body failing him. The guy's always hurt. I think I saw a stat. He's on his 3rd team in the last 2 years, his 6th team in like the last 5 years, something like that. But honestly, I'm not really against it. Like, I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'd bring him in for a tryout. I'd bring him in for a physical. If he passes, if it looks well, I mean, and I don't mean to be disrespectful here, the wide receiver core can't get any worse. He's better than Galladay. He's better than Marcus Johnson. He's better than David Sills. If he is healthy, I would think about it. You're not going to have to pay him a lot of money. If you get 3 catches from Sammy Watkins at this point, I consider it success. You catch a touchdown, I might build him a statue. Look, I say yes, honestly. If he's healthy, I'm not saying yes because I think he's going to come out and change the future for the Giants. He's not going to be their wide receiver 1 or 2 or 3. But can you get a catch? Can you get one big play? Can you get something out of Sammy Watkins? I think it's worth the risk. You're paying $40,000 for the guy. It's like a used car these days. I'll ask you, though, should the Giants sign Watkins? Type S for sign, P for pass. Let me know what you think. What a win. What a win. I want to give a shout out to Landon Collins. He played good in his snaps. I said he was washed. I'm wrong, and I'm glad I'm wrong. Fabian Morrow, I called on you this week. You played your ass off. Nick McLeod, you almost gave me a heart attack by dropping that game-winning interception. Aziz was great. Leonard was great. Dexter Lawrence was great. Saquon. Bellinger had a drop, but I thought he played well overall. Jalen Smith made some big plays. Everyone showed the hell up. Brian Daboll, you coached not to lose, or you coached to win. You didn't coach not to lose. Going forward on 4th and 9, that shows you got big balls Daboll and you trusted Daniel Jones. So proud of this team. If you made it this far in the video, it was a long one. That means you're a real one. Giants win. I could talk about it all day. Comment real one down in the comment section.